Hello, 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 hello. Oh, Marcos Alonso. Oh, Marcos Alonso. I told you, Marcos Alonso to score, right? I'll be right with you guys. I am still fixing something here. Marcos Alonso, what a goal. Do you think Marcos Alonso should be our number 9? Marcos Alonso, man, what a goal. Let's put him as a number 9 because we don't have anybody to score goals right now. So Marcos Alonso should be our new number 9. So the gamble paid off, baby. The gamble paid off. Marcos Alonso scored a wonderful goal. I hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me because I'm still... oh, wow. Mr. Katshu is a member of the channel. This guy is going to get some great stuff. One of us. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much for being a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't thank you enough. I'll be right with you guys. Just fixing some computers and all that. So, yeah. And we're watching the last minute, right? Everybody's watching the game now, enjoying us winning. Yeah. Timo Werner, my goodness, everybody need to pray for him. We need to pray for Timo Werner. Okay. So I can't read comments right now, but I can read few of them, still. Okay. Burnley are pushing. They've been pushing for a little while now. Could have been something different, but okay. Everybody got around. Get your coffee ready, your popcorn ready, and bring your analysis so we can start talking. Werner, yeah, my bro. Werner, we need to pray for Werner. I heard it was Frank Lampard's fault that he couldn't score goals. He was playing out of position, and now everybody needs to smell the coffee and see the reality that certain players are just poor, regardless of the system or the manager. You are poor. The chances that he had today, just think about it if it was like Lewandowski. You know what I mean? It was going to be something different, man. Okay, so Mr. Cat, please, you can DM me at some point. All the members can DM me so we can do something together and all that. The channel members. Okay. Chelsea Football Club, man. What do you think about Thomas Tuchel performance today? The gamble, huh? The gamble paid off, right? Because nobody was sure what he was trying to do at the beginning. Me including. I wasn't sure what he was trying to do.
Yeah, not for Havertz and not for Werner either. That pass was on for Werner. Just wasn't executed properly, that's all. In the end, he went the outside of his right foot. Pulisic and just couldn't control it. Couldn't control it properly. But he makes a good run, Werner.
Yeah.
Gets away from Burnley, the far post, points to where he wants it. But it just didn't come in where he wants it. Outside the right foot, Pulisic, and you can see where he sets the ball up.
Okay. Who was your man of the match? For me, it's Callum. Callum Hudson-Odoi is the man of the match. By country mile. Callum is on fire right now. Still missing some details, but missing some details, but he's gonna get better and better every single game. And I'm so happy that he was taken off, because that was the right thing to do. We still have to think about the next game. Today was all about winning. Okay, you win the game, and then oh wait, I had to invite people so people can start coming, right? You can talk to us and all that. All right. So you have the link. You can just copy and call, so you can take over the channel. You can talk to us. The link is there. And yeah, man, although he is my man of the match, I agree with you, brother. Still think we are good defensively, but poor in attack. Yeah. The defense is good. Even Tony Rudiger is performing good, but the attack is giving us headache, man. Headache! The game was going to be like 5-0 or something like that. What the heck? What the heck? Huh? This game, we could have killed it like long time ago, and you can rest players and make some changes and all that. But Chelsea, we always like to make things difficult for ourselves. The game was there for us to take, but all right. Let me keep on reading some comment here. Although he is the man of the match, so people, don't forget to copy the link and come through. It's free. Just follow instructions and come talk to us. What do you think about the game? Thomas Tuchel first win. Okay, we have to enjoy it. We have to celebrate Thomas Tuchel. A win is a win. It wasn't an easy game by any means, because Burnley also gave us some trouble. They didn't really sit back and wait. They just brought the game to us. 2-0 Chelsea Football Club. People, come talk to me.
Can't do it the way the game panned out. Says to Aspilicueta, it's been recalled to the starting lineup by Tuchel. Got the first goal of his reign.
Oh, Timo Werner.
Taken by the man.
Oh, Marcos Alonso. Nobody wanted to see Marcos Alonso in the blue shirt.
Tuchel is up and running. Chelsea
But
are moving up the table, and it's a good news day for them. They've beaten Burnley here by 2 goals.
yeah, very good day in the office.
Thank you very much to Ian and Steve. Yes, Chelsea pick up that first win under Thomas Tuchel. The Blues ending a run of 3 home games without a victory in the Premier League, and they move up the
Harry,
table.
why are you putting your mask on, bro? You are yourself. Are you Harry or you somebody else?
Control for most of the game there. Burnley.
Yeah. Bobby,
Yeah, I'm happy.
you happy?
Yeah, that we finally got 3 points.
Okay, yeah. Let's celebrate.
Yeah.
Bobby, are you there, Bobby?
Yes, I'm here, Green Turf. Hello, everyone.
Hello. How are you
Thanks for
doing, my
having me
brother?
on. Yeah,
No,
I'm good.
anytime,
I'm good.
anytime.
I'm good. That's a very interesting day. I'm not going to say that, this suddenly makes Tuchel the savior, but it's taught us a lot of things. One,
Okay.
I think we were right in changing Frank. As much as we love him, as much as he'll always be an icon, he had to go because he was slightly out of his depth towards the end. And
Okay.
one thing about the Premier League, I've now come to see, it's very robotic. You know, teams study each other, they study systems, they study managers. And if you suddenly change, they get lost. They don't know what to do, just like Burnley. Burnley did not know how to play Chelsea today. So they went defensive. They reverted to type, low block. And one thing that really pleased me about Chelsea today is the emphasis on physicality by Tuchel. You know, he brought Alonso in, which was a surprise package for me, to be honest, and he did very well. And it exposed perhaps a lot of favoritism that perhaps Frank had. You know, if he fell out with you, that was it for you with the team. You know, he brought Reece James as a surprise, substituting Callum on the right. He brings in a physical, strong player like Reece. I don't think he did much wrong. Our attackers is a concern. We're so wasteful, you know. Mount, Werner, no, they've got to get their shooting boots right.
I agree.
You know, that's the worry I have. But you know, in 2 games, I think we should be optimistic with Tuchel.
Yeah. He proved us wrong, man. I wasn't sure, but hey, Burton bowlers in the house. I told you, Marco. I told you.
Said he'll score,
I told
didn't
you,
you?
Marco
You said he'll
Alonso was. Yes, I told. I told
Come
you.
on.
Yeah, it was written in the stars, man. It was written in the stars. Yeah. So yeah, so just join. So yeah, good performance. What the difference between today and Wolverhampton game was that we were moving the ball quicker and we were moving it forward. You know, even if you look at that goal, we scored a second goal, forward pass by Jorginho, rather than slowing the ball down and locking it sideward, he passed it fast and early to Mason Mount and Hudson-Odoi on that side. Good reverse pass to Aspilicueta, and that's what we need. My worry still is that we're not converting our chances, and we had so many chances. We should have won this game 5 or 6 today and been ahead of Tottenham Hotspurs, because obviously we've got those 3 more goals, would have been ahead of Tottenham. But you know, we're still, you know, if we get more clinical in front of goal, then I think it'll be good. But the good play and also, I got to point out. Obviously, we're looking at the goals, but defensively, 2 games now, and 2 teams haven't got a shot on target against us. Wolves, for the first time this season, didn't have a shot on target. Today, Burnley didn't have a shot on target. So how he's in transition, the way he's setting us up in transition now, we're not leaving ourselves open, and we always seem to be in control, even when we were in attack. Well, in transition, we were there. And that goes down to Thiago Silva as well. He was majestic again today.
Okay. Alex, what do you have to say, brother?
Hey, you right?
Yeah. Enjoying my first win after.
Look, good performance. You know, I think the one thing I was so pleased about is that every time we lost the ball, we always tend to get it back. We never got hit on the counter once. You know, it was, you know, we always got the ball back and recycled, and we were actually a bit quicker than the other game against Wolves. We were a bit quicker, and it's exciting because, you know, we actually played in a way that, you know, there were so many different possibilities the way of playing. Even Hudson-Odoi looks like a reborn player. Like, no wonder maybe Lampard lost his job because he wasn't playing Hudson-Odoi. You see, he should have played Hudson-Odoi. Now he regrets and he's lost his job.
Yeah,
but,
I think Max said it in his tweet that Hudson-Odoi was the savior, but Frank Lampard didn't see it quickly.
Yeah, that's why I said the irony is that if he had as much faith in Hudson-Odoi as he did in Mason Mount, then he may have kept his job.
Yeah, and Mason Mount today looked really good. I think the only I think he was really good at picking at getting into those kind of pockets. So I think he played a similar position where Ziyech played in, and I think Mount actually was better than Ziyech against Wolves. The only thing with Mount, he just needs to become he needs to improve on his kind of final third kind of thing.
Yeah,
so he has so many times. Yeah, like even the right time. He's playing that kind of same position like Bruno Fernandes would be playing. You know what I mean? Obviously, Bruno Fernandes is 27 or he's in his prime. So there isn't a lot for Mount to improve on. It's just the final third. The positioning is brilliant, but he just needs to kind of improve on kind of the final third, the shoot, kind of the shots. And there was a couple of times which is kind of, but the energy was brilliant today. I think Jorginho. I have to give credit to Jorginho today. I think, okay, it's Burnley, but Burnley have come from 2 games against Liverpool, being 1-0, and being Aston Villa 3-2. This is not a team that wasn't, that they're playing, but at the moment Burnley are a confident team. So, and we annihilated. You know what I mean? They couldn't do anything. We always won the ball back. And Jorginho, I think he did have a better game today. I think he is there to maybe just get the ball going. But I did see him win the ball back, and I was pleased about that. And even Kovacic and
I thought Kova was brilliant today.
Yeah, Kovacic was brilliant today. Yeah, and but yeah, Callum Hudson-Odoi, the amount of times, the only problem, I think we have 10% in kind of conversion rate. If we can make that, add that another 20 or 30%, like we should. This game should have. We could have scored. We could have won 5-0 this game. The amount of chances that we've had. You know what I mean? And it's so obvious that. Obviously, I think the one clear thing, I was watching some highlights of PSG and the way Tuchel did his, kind of the way he played. And obviously, he had players like Mbappe and Neymar. And when you have those kind of players in that team, all those chances that we had today, they would have scored. So it's quite obvious that if we actually become more clinical in this kind of way that we did play today, oh my God, we
What about Alonso as number 9?
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, Alonso is taking shots at Lampard. Did you see, like, by getting his badge out and pointing at the badge?
Talking about Alonso, can I just say something? I think, obviously, if we're playing 3 at the back, for me, the wing backs should be Alonso and Callum Hudson-Odoi, because Alonso suits that role. Callum Hudson-Odoi suits that role. If you guys notice, I love Reece James. So I'm not gonna. This isn't a criticism of Reece James. I'm one of his biggest fans. But if you notice, his first thought is to knock it backwards, isn't it? His body shape isn't like Hudson-Odoi. If Hudson-Odoi is always on the half turn, so Hudson-Odoi likes to stand up his defender, go to the byline, commit him, and cross it. So Reece James has got good movement, so if they're passing it in, he'll get into and he's got a good delivery as well. But he's not gonna beat a man like you see with Callum Hudson-Odoi, and likewise with Ben Chilwell. I don't think he's gonna be beating his man. Thing does a good move. I don't say Alonso beats his man, but he's got great movement because he knows that position really well. So he's an expert at the 3 at the back. If you saw Chilwell the other day, he kind of struggled in that role. So I think those 2 are our best options if we're going to be playing wing backs.
Bobby, what do you think about Marcos Alonso? Bobby, you still there? Brother Bobby?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was on mute.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think Alonso had a very good game. The formation suited him, and he was motivated by being sidelined from the team by Frank. He took his goal well. We know what he can do. We know he's a goal scorer. And he may not be the quickest, but I think, as Max said there, he's very good positionally. He was done in that game against West Brom, which made him fall out with Frank. But Frank left him isolated, and you don't leave a player without pace isolated. What I like about Tuchel, I just want to say, is he looks like somebody who is going to be so unpredictable. Don't be surprised when he plays Tottenham, he's going to change it up completely. We might go 4-3-3. He studies the opposition, which I think is Frank's weakness.
Yeah, I'm not cutting you, Bobby, but I've been watching him at PSG, and he can come up with something crazy, like, let's say, Thiago Silva in the midfield, for example. Something crazy, like out of the blue, like
I'd love to see
nobody expected. So go ahead.
That's what Pep used to do as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think Thiago Silva can play CDM for us. I really do. So that's what we need. We need that in this league. We've got the players. And I think another reason Frank fell out of favour was with all the players he had at his disposal, we know we still need to dip into the transfer market, but he wasn't fully utilising the resources he had. If you fully utilise those players, at least you can get into top 4. And then in the summer, then we can look to go for players that will add to us, that will get us challenging.
Yeah, completely agree with you. We have another brother here that is very shy to talk. Mr. Friday, do you have anything to say? Friday? Still there?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Toph.
Yes, where are you from, brother?
Yeah. Well, I'm from Chad. I'm from Nigeria, but I reside in Chad anyway.
Yeah,
yes.
I know Chad. Yeah.
Yeah, Republic of Chad.
So, what do you have to say?
Well, I am very happy right now. In fact, I'm the happiest person right now.
Okay.
I've watched the 2 matches without tension. You know.
No tension.
No tension at all. No tension at all. And I was happy to see Alonso start the game because he's one of the master of wing backs, So I'm very happy to see him play. But the changes I don't like during the game was bringing Reece James, inside the game. I'm not saying Reece James is not a good player, but he always think backward, He always think backward when he's with the ball, and he's supposed to think forward. Somebody gave him the ball instead of him to look straight and start the attack. He always killed the morale of the strikers.
Okay.
He think back and pass the ball behind. So that is my problem with Reece James. But among all, he's a very good player.
So what would you like to see in the next game? What changes do you want to see from the coach? Should we just continue playing the same formation and the same players?
Well, the only thing I need is our strikers. We lack finishing. He needs to work on the like if you watch this game, you could see we would have beaten these guys like 7-6-0.
I agree.
But yes, we are not using all our chances. So I would like to see an improvement in our finishing.
That is a very good advice from Mr. Friday. Come back anytime you want, brother. Anybody want to jump?
Yeah, well, as I said, going back to the Reece James, obviously he made the same point that I made. And when I was watching the game with Zane, I said to Zane, you're going to see the difference now of Reece James now. He's going to be, he's saying, why are you being so critical, Dad? I said, no, what you're going to see, you're going to passing backwards and sideways. You're not going to see him beating his man down the line, and that's what happened. I'd like to see if Reece James does come in, he'll be good in that Aspilicueta role, I think. So as one of the 3 at the back, you can hold the defending and probably get crosses in, because he can get crosses in from any angle. So I'm not saying that we should drop Aspilicueta. I think he's been pretty decent in the other games. So if he wants to, rotate him with Aspilicueta, he'll be better in that position rather than the wing back position.
All right. So we have another brother, Mr. Saeed. Hello. What do you have to say? Hello. What do you have to say, brother?
First, thank you to let me in here. You have an interesting discussion. I'm from Switzerland, from Zurich. Just to introduce myself. And what I have to say, I follow your discussion, and I'm a kid of the Bundesliga. So from my what I see, you focus a lot about individual players, and I know Thomas Tuchel very well, his career in Mainz and Dortmund and whatever. And what I didn't, one of you made a good point. This guy is really he's a full football coach. He's a coach. There are managers and there are coach. He is absolutely for the game. And he said, you don't want to be
predictable. Yeah.
Predictable. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Thomas, I think for me, you talk a lot about, and fair points, Reece James, but I mean, these guys are all professional football players. I played a lot of football too in Switzerland. I mean, these days, what I really want to point out and say how I appreciate Thomas Tuchel's ability to. You don't know what he will do next.
Yeah.
He focused just on. We have now the next game is Tottenham, right?
Yes, we're gonna beat Mourinho, right?
And you have no idea. Do you know how
he's gonna play?
You have any?
Nobody
have you
knows.
any idea? No, honestly, have you an idea or not?
No, I don't have any idea.
Nearly impossible, and this is what I really love about. And this, I watched the full match today, and I was really impressed. And first, I am always I like a good defense. Look, people like spectacle. I enjoy control. And how many attempts does FC Burnley? This is my first point. They had 1
0 on target, none on target, 1 off,
and zero on target. 90 minutes. I mean, this is what I have to say.
Yeah,
very
thank you
good.
so much.
You know what?
Yeah,
Saeed, lovely points that you make. It's great. And you know what it is? When we played Leicester and we got beat 2-0, the damning thing was they had James Maddison come on post-match, and he said, we knew what Chelsea were going to be like. We know that sometimes they switch off at corners. So they knew how to play us. And that was the thing. I didn't like it. They knew everything about us, how we're going to play. And so we became predictable. And that's what a similar thing under when we had Sarri the season before. The first few games, it was good. Then teams worked us out. I think it started off from David Moyes when he was at West Ham. They worked us out. You put someone on Jorginho, you stop him from playing, and then you get us on the counter. And then we had a sticky period. But as you said, with Tuchel, he's going to be playing different formations, different times, because he always looks at. I was doing a lot of research on him when he was coming, and what they say, he likes to look at the opposition and how they set up, and he likes to change and tweak depending on who we're playing against. So Jose is going to look. Is he going to? He's not going to. As I said, Jose is a man who obviously studies the game as well, but. Is he going to know how we're going to play? Probably not, because Tuchel's going to have something else up his sleeve. So it's going to be hard for opposing teams to set up against us if we're going to be unpredictable, which is good.
Thomas Tuchel once in the German TV, he said that you can't. He contradict everything I ever learned in football. And this was very impressive from when he said, no, he doesn't believe in continuous systems. Oh, this works well. He said, every game is different. And I play football. I teach my boys to get solutions. They have to learn solutions for what. So that's why I pointed out a guy before. Oh, Reece James, he pulls the. I don't focus that much on these things.
Yeah. You focus on the unity and the performance of the team.
And the tactic. And just look, position playing, get the ball. For me, it's like chess. I just watch. Today, I watched a little bit, the striker. Oh my God!
Werner, or Abraham?
Yeah, I'm thinking in German. My language is Timo Werner. Yeah, ein super Stürmer. This is German. Ein super Stürmer, a great striker, and as you see, for him, I think he has to come into the game. but I just watched how he moves, you know, and
what we should do about Timo Werner. And
nothing. Nothing. Look, this is a goal. Timo Werner is a goal machine. He's a very solid striker. But don't watch him. Watch the others. Did you see? Look, I just saw one guy. Did you see Tuchel? He told Kai Havertz. He
showed it.
Spiel tief. I saw him. Play deep to Timo. 2 minutes later, the pass came, and it's not about Timo. It's about the others. Why? Okay. Look, he's a striker. He needs balls, and
but sometimes he misses like 1-on-1, so and penalties.
Yes, I think he had. Look, I think he has. He didn't score it a lot, I think, and this is always very hard for a striker. So
he's low in confidence, right?
He has to be unleashed, yes. But when he got his confidence back, I'm sure he will be doing very well for Chelsea. I have no doubt about it.
That's for sure. Bobby, you've been very quiet, brother. You have to jump. This is the show for you, not for me.
May I ask you, where are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm your neighbor. I'm from France.
Ah, français, tu parles français.
Oui.
Bienvenue. Super.
Merci.
And Pink Surf, I always like to let people talk, and this guy from Switzerland.
I talk it a lot now, but
no, it's okay.
No, you're making a lot of sense. Yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying. I don't know that much about Tuchel, to be honest, but from what I've read and from the little I'm seeing, you're right. He's going to mix it up. He seems to be for want of a better word, a professor of the game. A bit of a Arsene Wenger type.
A tinker.
Yeah. Okay. And Chelsea really need that now. We need a master tactician. I hope he's going to be better. There's going to be a lot more tests to come. Defensively, we look sound because we're taking the defense from the midfield rather than from the defense itself, which is always key. I feel better about things now. I mean, when there was a point with Frank, I was really, really concerned about playing Atletico in the Champions League. Now we're going to be more relaxed about it. Well, you never know, but I just think
you never know, right? You never know.
I don't want to be too confident, but I think this guy is going to study them, and they could be in for a big surprise.
The Germans always say the Ball ist rund, the ball is right. You never look. The beauty of this game is you can do everything right, and you can still lose the game. You did everything right, but you can lose it, and you have to accept it.
That's true.
But of course, I'm personally, I have no doubt that, like Bobby said, of course it's early, and I followed the whole. I was not so a big fan of Frank Lampard, but he's a hero for me as a player. But such an expensive squad like Chelsea. I mean, they have incredible players. I'm just not sure if you want to put a coach and say, okay, you can learn with this squad. He has not really
no time to learn, right? No time to learn. You have just to perform and get results. DJ is in the house. What do you have to
DJ?
Say?
Come on!
Say, Marcos Alonso! I told you.
Listen, first of all, panel. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all,
hello.
Oh my God, what can I say to? Okay, I know it was only Burnley people say, right? But listen, I came on here before the match and I said, "Oh, why is Marcos Alonso in the team? Why is Jorginho in the team? Why was Aspie in the team?" Well, I tell you what, they all proved me wrong today, didn't they? I mean, what a goal by Alonso! Oh my! I mean, Aspie's goal was good, but Alonso. I mean, come on. I mean, I've seen this guy score goals like this before. He's known for scoring good goals, but the chest, the knee, and the whack. Oh my God, that was just. I can't say any more on that. That was just a complete excellent goal. The performance today, I thought everyone on the pitch today played really, really well. Mendy had nothing to do in goal. I thought the defense played well. I thought the midfield were absolutely brilliant. I mean, Burnley only had one shot on goal, and that was at the end. At the end of the game.
No, not on goal, off goal, off target.
So off goal. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, not one single goal.
Yeah, not one. But I'm just saying, no, mate. I mean, we just played absolutely brilliant today. I mean, I know people, as I keep saying, it's Burnley, but listen, we roll on to Tottenham on Thursday.
No, the same Burnley who beat Liverpool 2 weeks ago.
The same Burnley, exactly.
They're in a bit of form, so they weren't. You can underestimate them.
Exactly, and Liverpool plays very well at this time. I mean,
yeah.
It's you see it's very, but this is the excitement of football. I always say.
Yeah.
I think now that we've got this win under the belt, if we can go in and beat Tottenham on Thursday, that's going to set us up hopefully to go on a decent run, because it just needs that bit of confidence. So we're getting that confidence coming back now, and it's not only that confidence; it's a performance. The performance today was superb.
Burton, do you think Chelsea today, did you have the impression this team lacks of confidence?
No. Today we played with a bit of
Well, in the final third, though, in the final third, it's always lack of confidence. You look at the body language of Timo Werner and
Pulisic as well.
Pulisic,
Timo Werner and Pulisic need a goal. Once those two get a goal, then the confidence will start. Because obviously you saw the Werner one where he, in the first half at 0-0, where he's hit the ball onto his other leg when he should have got a bit of contact. You had the Pulisic one where great move, and he kind of scuffed it when he was in front of the goal. And it's just little things like that. A confident Werner or a confident Pulisic, they put those in the back of the net all day long. So. It's just that, but the overall team display was a confident display. It didn't look like a team that lacked confidence. So yeah.
Dion, are you there? Dion?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, you so quiet. You have to jump sometimes, man, because this is a show for the people.
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the performance today. The outcast Marcos Alonso. Oh my gosh, would have thought that he would have scored today. Really pleased. The entire team performed well. We were winning every second ball. It was a perfect performance. I think Hudson-Odoi was the man of the match for me. He did a great job, especially setting up that first goal for Aspie. It was just a wonderful and a pleasing performance for me. Trust me.
Dion, you sound like a fellow Jamaican. You must be.
Yes, I'm from Jamaica.
Okay.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, we have people all over the world.
We do have to talk a bit about individual players, especially in the forward line.
Yeah.
I get a bit worried about Mason Mount and scoring.
Okay.
There's something wrong there. Mason has everything right in his game, but the way he shoots is just
I saw his body language. It was just awful.
But you know what? The funny thing is, okay, you get less time when you're playing first team football than you do in youth team football. But if you followed him in his youth team career, he had a very good strike rate. He scored lots of goals for the youth team, but he seems to be, I don't know, snatching at them a bit too much, not getting the right connection. Yeah, but
I think he was a bit too anxious.
Yes, yeah.
Yep.
And Cover as well in midfield. Oh my God! I mean,
well, we know we're not getting a goal from Cover in midfield. Although we need a goal against Wolves.
And
but every time we went to shoot, I said, "Don't shoot, don't shoot."
And Callum Hudson-Odoi, what a game he had today, yeah.
Yeah. I wish he can get it twice. He's been unlucky with deflections. Against Wolves, he had a deflection which slowed the ball down to the keeper to save, and then today's one hit the post, didn't it? But I think a goal will come for him though, because he's looking immense. That's why people in Germany rated him so highly, and Bayern Munich were looking at him, and German managers do rate this guy because they could see his potential.
Yeah,
he's not only a guy who's a winger as well. He's got so much intelligence in football. Do you see that ball, that slide rule ball? Who did he play to? That when he played, it was like a slide rule pass straight to who was it? Was it Werner?
I don't recall that, but
yeah, but his passing range is very underestimated as well because he's got a great passing range.
Yeah, I think he could have had like, I don't know, 5 assists today, something crazy like that. But he was robbed, man. Maybe next time. He's saving it against Spurs, though. You know, he hit Mourinho and Spurs, so Callum is going to score and assist against. Yeah. So
Marino's definitely going to play a low block against us.
Yeah,
he's going to
Ken
do
is
that.
not there. Ken is
He hasn't
not
got
there.
Kane. Yeah, he hasn't got the Kane counter attack.
Yeah, Ken is not there. It's gonna be only Sonny. And I feel more confident playing them right now.
There's still Moura. Lucas Moura can come in and do a job for them.
Mm-hmm.
He will play a low block. You know, counter-attacking is his thing. And because he's unsure of what he's going to get from Chelsea, he's just going to pack it. You know, he's going to pack the midfield and park the bus.
But
that's Jose all over.
If you remember when we beat them last season, what formation did we use?
3 at the back.
Yeah. And Alonso's played, and Alonso always scores against Tottenham. So if Alonso plays, he'll be guaranteed a goal or 2 against Tottenham.
Yeah.
And I think it will be difficult for Spurs to counter-attack us with this formation because, I mean, we're playing a high press game, and then we have the wing backs who can counter like Son and so forth. So I believe that we can nick them off probably 1 or 2-0.
Okay.
Who's Tottenham got this? Who's Tottenham got today or tomorrow?
I don't even
know. What's to say? Because obviously that Liverpool game is going to knock their confidence a bit. So I'm just trying to look and see who they've got. Oh, they play Brighton, so they're away to Brighton later on.
Today?
Today, yeah, today.
Wow.
So if Brighton can.
Is Lamptey playing? Is Lamptey still fit?
Lamptey, I think he's back to fitness now. Leicester Leeds is 1-1 at the minute.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so if we can get Leeds to get a good result, because like when you think about it, there are some teams in and around us who are playing each other in the next few weeks as well. So if we can go on a bit of a run, then we can be moving up that table.
Can I ask you guys all a question quickly? Everyone in the panel.
Yes, sir.
What do you make of obviously the game coming up against Tottenham? Do you think Hakim Ziyech will come straight into the team?
What is the problem with him, anyways?
Apparently, he did it. Go on, Bobby. Whoever was talking. I don't know who it was.
No, I think Tuchel was saying that he didn't want to risk him because he's injury prone. So so let's rest him.
So
I wouldn't change for me personally, DJ. In answer to your question, I'll probably keep the team that we play to. I don't know what he's going to do. Obviously,
do you bring Kante in there, Max? Do you bring Kante back to that midfield against Tottenham?
Yes,
you probably bring Kante. Yeah, you do bring Kante back in because Tottenham are a counter-attacking team. Yeah. So what you need is you need a bit of pace.
Yeah.
Against them.
My thoughts exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so we still have like 7 minutes or 6 minutes to go. So I just took somebody out for no reason. We gotta go around and say your last word for for the stream. Maybe we could go back we could join Burton Bowlers at some point tonight. I don't know, or today. I don't know what time, but yeah. Are you gonna be live today?
I may do later. Depends, because
okay,
I want a little bit of family time. So
yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah.
The problem.
Got to balance it. Yeah.
So DJ, are you positive for the future and the Spur game?
Yeah, to be honest with you, Orgs, I've always been positive. I mean, to be fair, I know the last. I mean, it's obviously people. I'm talking about Tuchel. Obviously, with Tuchel, I think he just needs a bit. Obviously, he needed his time to come in, and I think what we've seen now is he's had a couple of days of training. We've seen what the team can play today, and for me, for the future, yeah, I think he looks bright. All I'm hoping for is I think that every Chelsea fan hopes for. I know it's brought us success every year. It's getting rid of them, sacking managers, we win trophies. I just want to see some kind of a structure in place where we're not doing that. And hopefully, if Tuchel can actually come in there and start doing things, we can hang on to this guy, because I think he'll actually do pretty well for us for the future. I really think he will. And I'm confident about the Tottenham game on Thursday. I think we can win that game. I just want to see a bit more. With my team. I want to see managers staying on in the longevity, and let's see how we go with that. I hope so. I really hope so. That's what I hope for as a Chelsea fan, because this thing of chopping and changing managers, I know people go on about it saying it's helped us over the years. We've won so many trophies in this many times. I totally agree with that. It has.
So it looks like you already made your choice. It's
I think because I don't think it's. I think it's because he's. I know whatever his redeemers are. He's done issues of falling out with boards and things like that. But this guy is a good manager, and I think what we've got to do is give managers a bit of time. And I think as Chelsea fans, a lot of us, and I'm not talking about everyone on this panel, I'm talking about fans that I know, and particular fans that I won't give names to. Okay, I think we all know who they are. Okay, are coming out and saying, the board should be sacked and things like that. Roman should go, all this kind of stuff. It's got to stop. As Chelsea fans, you've got to stick together as one, not be toxic. What I don't stand for, though, is this stupid goddamn racism that's going on around as well, which is absolutely pathetic from people. They've got no lives, it seems, whatsoever. All right, and this has got to stop in our game as well. But in terms of just generally for Chelsea itself, for us, just for longevity, I think we should really, really try and look at that, because this manager will win us things. I'm confident he will win us things. We just got to be more confident,
Yeah.
This makes a lot of sense what you say, DJ. But I mean, in these days, look, football is just. I know. This is the Premier League. This is the big business. This the richest league in the world.
Yeah.
In the Bundesliga, I have to say, with my German friends, they don't want this kind of. They don't want just the football completely business focused with the big money, the big investments, and yeah. But 20 minutes ago, I said here, you have such an expensive squad like Chelsea. I mean, this is an investment. Every player is an investment. You cannot just throw. Does anybody of you follow the financial, the balance sheet of Chelsea? The financial?
Yeah, I've seen some of it. Some of whatever goes on with that in terms of what people talk about. Yeah, I mean, I hear that, or what the money we're dishing out. Yeah,
it's very Dortmund fans. They claim now, my God, we are if we miss the Champions League, okay, we will lose 40 or 50 million euros, and this is pretty hard for the club. Yeah. And then the management, if this happens, we have to make cuts. It's like but the teams in the UK, as the Premier League, they just have a lot of money from the broadcast contracts. And,
So, DJ, I have the last question for you before we go.
Sure.
What do you think about Zuma? Do you see Zuma has a future at Chelsea?
I think he has a future at Chelsea. I think what it is what we've seen with Tuchel in the last couple of games is he's obviously going by plays he thinks are gonna that he knows. I think personally, but you also, I think Zuma will start. I think Zuma will get some game time. And I just think he just needs to be patient. Don't forget, Aug said we still got the Prem to go to top 4 finish. We've still got the FA Cup, and we got the Champions League. Now, God knows we don't know how long we're going to go in the Champions League on that, but we have got players that we need a big squad. So yeah, I think he will get his game time. I think all those players you saw today and in his final, even Billy Gilmore, they will all get their game time to a degree, and I think Zuma has a future. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, brother. I think we'll talk to you later.
Cheers, guys. Peace out. Bye.
Peace out.
Okay.
Okay.
He has to go. Do you close now?
No, I'm going to come back to you. Okay, yeah, I'm closing.
No.
This is the closing statement. I'm going around. Dion, my friend, what you have to say quickly, so we can go.
On Zuma, I believe that Tuchel prefers Rudiger because Rudiger has a better range of passing from the back. So that is why I think he's using Rudiger for the most part. But I do believe that Zuma will play at some point in time. For the games going forward, I believe that we can win the games going forward, especially the one against Tottenham, because I believe the formation is key to winning against Tottenham, because you're going to look to counter. And I believe this system that we're playing now will be able to nullify that. And I really like Tuchel because I think he's a better tactician than Lampard. He tweaks things to suit the opposition. He know what he's doing. Even the subs today, he was spot on. I mean, Tammy Abraham was not having a good game. And I really agree with what he did in terms of sending on Christian Pulisic. And I just believe that he has a eye for the game, and he knows what he's doing. So all we need to do as fans is just to trust him, and I'm sure that he'll bring us success.
Okay, thank you so much, brother Dion. Come back anytime you want, brother.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. Let's go to Mr. Saeed. What do you have to say?
I already said everything. Come on,
Okay.
I don't want to.
All right.
No, you got. It's very pleasure to. I just jumped in and.
No problem. This is for the people. The channel for the people by the people. Come
You
back
knew-
anytime you want.
You are doing very great, and I'm looking forward to learn from you more. It's.
Thank you so much, Mr. Saeed. It was a pleasure talking to another French speaking. He can speak French, German, English, and all kind of languages.
Russian.
Wow. Abramovich, man.
Yeah.
Very good guy.
He's got a line to Roman Abramovich.
Right now, I live in the Ukraine.
Wow.
In Dnipropetrovsk, though.
Okay.
No. When can you maybe just for where can I go? No, I will subscribe your YouTube channel, right? And that's all I have to be. All I have to do, right?
YouTube channel, and you go to the Green Turf 2 on social media, Instagram and Twitter.
My last set, I think you all underestimate Thomas Tuchel. That's my last statement.
Okay. Thank you, brother. And see you next time. Burton Bowlers, and we're going to finish with Bobby.
Yeah, so do you want me to comment on Zuma first?
Yeah, give your links and everybody subscribe to the Burton Bowlers. Burton Bowlers on social media too. Great channel. Very, very, very good guys over there. And please give it a chance. Go there, subscribe. And this is Chelsea family, man.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. As far as Zuma, I'm with everyone else. I think his opportunities will come. And he's just, obviously he knows Rudiger from the German days, and he's going with him at the moment. So Zuma will come. What I'm missing with Zuma though is when we take corners. So when we take corners, you know that Zuma is going to be up there winning the headers and things like that. Apart from Silva, there's no other one that I'm confident about who can do anything from the corners. DJ Sav said a lot of good things about having that patience and waiting. Because from what I see, early days with Tuchel, but he's saying the right things. He seems to be doing the right things. Hopefully, he can create an identity, because Chelsea have been lacking that sort of identity and way of play for a while. So if he can come in and create that identity for us, then yeah, and he'll stay in. It's not everyone's saying 2 years, but it's all about winning. If he can come in and start winning games, whatever. Chelsea are not. But everyone thinks that Chelsea are a second. Back in there, they're looking at what Roman when he first came in. Roman wants to give people as long as possible to succeed. Obviously, there's people may not say that with Lampard, because they're very emotional about what happened to Lampard and thought he should have given him a bit more time. But he's obviously looked at what's happening in the background as well as what's happening on the field, and maybe he didn't want to. It was with a heavy heart that he sacked him. But I think that if Tuchel can come and be a success, and I don't think the bar is as high as it was. Like for instance, when we had Ancelotti to finish second and they sacked him in the changing room at Everton. So I don't think it's the bars that are. I think if we're competing for the league and we're getting close to the Liverpools and Man Cities, that's what we want. He's not going to say win it or you're out. And if he can see a progression throughout season in, season out, then I feel that that'll be enough for him to come in. So I think if he stays in for 2 or 3 seasons, then within that we'll see success in the league and in other competitions as well. So there's a lot of reasons to be positive over. So I feel that we can go and beat Tottenham. I feel that if we beat Tottenham, that'll give us a confidence boost to beat the other. We've got a few winnable games coming up as well. Have a little run back into top 4, get the likes of Haaland, and the rest is history. We get Haaland. He's putting away those chances today, and we win 3 or 4-0. So there you go. Yeah.
That's true.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
thank you
brother.
for having me on.
No problem. Anytime, brother. Take care.
Take care. See you later.
Bobby, up to you, brother.
Hey, Green Turf. I'm really happy and honored to be on your program. I follow your material quite a bit, and it's great to talk to you directly.
No problem.
I'll follow on a lot of what Max said. I totally agree with, and indeed everybody else. But I've got to say something about the manager situation. All of us Chelsea fans, hand on heart, even in the early days of Abramovich, cannot really say that a manager has been let go by Chelsea without due reason for them to be let go. I don't think, especially now, that Abramovich is very keen to do that. But Chelsea are a team that they invest heavily, and we're a team now that has high ambitions. So there is a threshold through that which you just can't go behind. And honestly, the way Frank was going, our top 4 position was seriously under threat. Even now, Tuchel has his work cut out to get into the top 4. It's early days. We have to be optimistic with him. I think beating Spurs is going to be very important for Chelsea in terms of morale and the momentum going forward. But, we are a team now after the investment of the summer that should be in the top 4. We were languishing pretty close to the bottom half of the table, and it's just not acceptable. So he had to go. Let's pray that Tuchel is who we think he is. If he is, well, he's going to reign a long time because he's going to be very successful.
Yeah, I think he learned from his mistakes, though, because he made also a lot of mistakes, and now he can see what to do and what not to do. So hopefully we are going to see some success under Thomas Tuchel. So your score prediction against Spurs before we leave?
Ooh. I don't do scores. That's a little thing with me.
Sure.
I don't. But I will say, can I just stress this one point?
Yeah, go.
I've got my eye on one team that I think, they're looking dangerous, and that's West Ham. I think we've got to keep an eye on them.
Good point. They are flying high, brother. Wow, West Ham. Wow. And I heard that they could get a couple more players before the end of the transfer window. So,
well, apparently they're looking at Billy Gilmore on loan, and their team.
Jesse Lingard just joined them.
Yeah, the
And
team looks very functional.
Yeah.
Very functional.
All right, Bobby. Thank you so much, brother. Come back anytime.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye.